Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers and we're gonna, go through this ominous corridor and this, really climactic final scene. I'm quite glad that the boss battle before, in chapter 13 wasn't actually the end of the game, because that would feel very,
Something's not right.
anticlimactic.
He's gonna make us watch.
This spider robot was just to fit my other spider robot on top of it! Oh gosh, am I right?
No, it's
Oh, no,
an even
giant-
bigger gun. Dude!
Okay, no, now he's just overcompensating, because that does not look like a cam should.
This is my penis laser! Is it bad that one of the first things I thought of was the fan dub Eggman?
Look, we can have it more child-friendly to refer to that. Here's my Willy Wonka cannon! See? More child-friendly.
We have to stop him.
I think I know.
Thousands are already dead!
It's risky.
Also, his plane's falling out. He just...
How did that not rip the wing off?
Knack, I need you to get to Xander and the artifact.
Bye, Lucas!
The plane doesn't fly, it just crashes and explodes.
Now all I can think of is,
Trust me.
yet again, Halo themed.
No, they should have had a quick time event for that one as well.
Noble 1 and how he died crashing his plane into the Scarab. I'm just picturing Lucas doing the same thing. God, Halo Reach was just an amazing game.
It was, yeah.
Why'd everything go purple? He has killed thousands.
Yeah, why are you personally so, against this one city? None of this makes any sense, and it's kind of beautiful how bad.
He's just
There's
lost
a clear lack of any sort of development to this. Like before, his character storyline made sense. Like his character, his character arc made sense. This is just like, what?
This is clearly what Marcus would have done, The guy that saved all of humanity. Definitely the type to create a giant death
Like before,
robot.
I could understand his motives and such, but this is just like,
It's
we need to make
hilarious.
clear he's the villain.
Oh.
That auto did it. I only stepped close to it and it did that.
Why would you punch the, lampshade instead of the enemies in front of me? Green line.
Monks are trying to evacuate the city. The fools. The time is close. The doctor, Charlotte.
Ow.
They're angling their shots really well.
Take Warhead. You just, slam dunked that. Can we... Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I was quite throwing that thing at.
Yeah, there was another enemy over there.
No, I blew up the thingy.
Yeah, you blew it. Oh. Let's do it.
Wah! Yeah, it's funny that they've, gone to the problem of cloning Knack, but they didn't think to clone the laser sword, crystal mechanic.
Yeah. Also, is it bad that, in my head, I just had, Fist Bump playing? Oh my god, how many of these things are going to spawn? Oh no, there's one little dude left.
So yeah, I've got myself a shiny barrel now. It's my, let's see, it's only my 4th or 5th shiny.
Yeah.
I don't really care too much for shinies, so it's never been a big deal for me. But you wanted to be able to, crush people's heads, didn't you?
Yes. Snap their
I
neck.
think it's L1 to snap necks.
Yeah, if we time it right. I like shinies just because I think some of them look better.
I think I had a Beautifly, a Kakuna, a Tangela, and now the barrel. I think there may be one of them, but I can't remember.
Destruction of everything
You loved it when your Haunter evolved, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think
Shiny Gengar is just disappointing. At least the Mega.
Also, I've got to say, it was actually brilliant. One of the few times where I think, Shiny was greatly done was...
I like how they had to give her a chair.
One thing I kind of liked was that with the you getting that shiny Rattata, and the one time you said, "I'm not going to use a Rattata this time," immediately find a shiny as your first encounter.
Yeah, that was a little tilting. I was like, I'm not going to use Rattata.
Is he going to fly his plane into the cannon?
I think he is.
Lucas, no. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
inevitable. Fire when ready, boys.
No!
Lucas wanted to be...
I thought he'd be flying it into it, not like just standing still.
Got him.
Shouldn't that have exploded more? Shouldn't you have noticed that was a bit weird?
Friend.
Yeah, that was literally just like an EMP shot. What? Oh, he just put a shield on it.
Oh.
Oh, it supercharged it!
Oh, and it's doing basically the tornado thing. Oh, he's made his own laser cannon.
When did he have time for that?
Well, he's got 3 months, hasn't he?
Didn't think it through, did you? Lucas built that plane from robot parts.
Oh, yeah.
The same
Yeah, it was from all the
robots
robot parts.
power up and transform when they're hit by the artifact.
That's actually really clever.
Huh. That or Lucas would have died horribly.
You just make him stronger.
So,
Why are you still firing?
no, keep firing!
Xander, literally all you need to do is say ceasefire.
I was about to say, he's finally crushing his skull!
I thought he was just going to run up and boot him out the window.
Are we not going to get a final boss battle?
Oh, I think we just died. Okay, but how funny would it have been if Knack did just run up and kick him? Watch Xander fly out the window.
Knack. All this time.
No, this was literally Lucas who stopped you. So, really, you should have destroyed Lucas.
Yeah, Knack just saved your life.
Take something like you to defeat.
Is he dead?
Oh. What?
Is it going to absorb the part? It looks like it's made out of bullets.
Oh, it's
Hideous.
evil? Oh no, I was about to say it was going to be an evil Knack, but no, it doesn't even look like Knack. I was going to make a joke about, of course, they make the evil one,
It's got no legs. We can just walk away from it.
Can you imagine that's the final boss battle? We just walk away. This feels kind of anticlimactic.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm not being targeted.
Can we throw boomerangs? We can. They don't seem to do much.
Oh no, he's targeting me now. We've got to punch fists again. Oh.
I am dead. So were you.
I didn't take much. I was kind of expecting I could steal his parts.
Oh, I did damage.
Ow.
I am dead. It kind of looks like it might just be a hit him kind of deal.
Oh yeah, we got to wait till he got that barrier out of the way, which he throws at us.
Yeah. Good thing he can't aggro onto both of us.
Nah, he killed me.
Oh. Well, thank God I grew. Oh, as we're beating him up, we're getting bigger as well. He's relatively oh! He can fly?
I guess.
Oh. He made knack balls. Ow. Kind of hilarious that you can just boomerang it.
Yeah, there we go.
Can we just boomerang him?
No, he's still got the barrier. Yeah, I was expecting the thing was you're going to have to hook shot the entire time. Yeah, I really don't think you can...
I couldn't move because I couldn't see myself.
Oh, sorry.
What do we do then?
Well, maybe attack his hands when he attacks again.
Maybe. No, it just... Oh, it hurt him.
No, triangle.
Oh. Oh, really? You are a bit too far away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
I think you can just kind of hit him. We're like trying to actually think this through.
Yeah, no, it's quite a simple boss battle, honestly. The fact that you can boomerang the balls really makes it much easier than it needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah, you literally just hit him.
What's the strategy? Hit him!
Now he's got, like, dust. I dodged that by teleporting to you. Oh. Oh god!
This only requires a 1,500.
Oh god! Oh! Oh god!
You've been yachted!
Yachted.
I'm still curious as to how this ends up becoming furries.
I'm dead.
Oh, I guess I am also dead.
Oh, I think because you were dead, we couldn't do the... Bye.
Ouch.
Oh yeah, he does that slam.
Oh no, I think it's because we've not got enough parts there.
Maybe. Stop yeeting me! Maybe it was a one-off.
Oh,
thing.
yeah!
Alright, here we go. Where's the bar? No, seriously! Where? Oh, we didn't even fuse!
Oh, triangle. And now we rip its heart out!
Why did the final fight become Azura's Wrath?
Like, look, it's desperately trying to live, and then he's just like...
Is it about to explode? Oh no, it's assimilating Knack.
Now that is kind of what I expected to happen.
That's terrifying.
Oh, they don't do anything with that plot point, but...
Wait,
that would have actually been...
wouldn't that have caused, like, a nuclear explosion with the amount of energy that thing
Oh
had?
gosh, it's a knackout. Ugh.
Where's Xander's corpse? How do they know what's happening?
Hundreds of thousands of people are dead!
Yeah, there's still thousands upon thousands of dead people. We haven't eaten in 3 months!
There was another person hostage with us, we ate him!
I happily sign this treaty.
Why would you sign a treaty with them? Also, look how out of the character. Like, when your custom character is in a cutscene. Sign this treaty so you won't commit genocide again.
Ava?
Why didn't she?
What are you thinking about? All the dead people. Yeah, there was a lot of those.
A lot. It was me.
You did more than she did.
Ava. Everyone's told me that we all make mistakes.
Who's she? Oh, the
Matters is what you do next.
mayor of New Haven.
Your friend sounds wise beyond his years.
Why, thank you.
I was talking over.
Well,
him, sorry.
the other wise figure is the Xander, who's gone crazy.
Wrecked my plane and owes me a big favor.
Trina should give me a second chance.
Oh, no. You are not dragging me into this.
Again, I kind of want an adventure of Ryder. He just kind of feels like an Uncharted-styled character.
He really
who
does.
is in the plot of Knack.
I love them and all, but sometimes I want to know if there's anyone else out there truly like me.
You are artificially created.
I murdered all of them who were like me.
Find out.
How's now? Plane's packed.
Wha-
Let's get out of here. Don't worry, Ava. You'll find your way.
I know.
Find your way.
Come back 3 months later and she's built a giant death spider.
What is with 3 months later being such a key thing for building giant death robots?
Where do you think they're off to?
With those two, it could be anywhere.
Indubitably.
He still owes me for that plane. We're still going to drive around in the carcass of a robot.
Come on, Knack. Time to turn everyone into furries. Thus leading into Sly 3.
Come on, Knack. Let's disappear for 3 months and then try and commit genocide.
And that's the story of how Knack and I saved the world. Again.
Yeah.
Right after I almost destroyed it.
No, I'm serious. How does this lead into Sly?
Who knows?
Because we know Knack
He just
is the
said it
grandson.
himself.
So if he needs to find out more about himself,
You know, the more we play this, the more I start to think that this isn't connected to the Sly series. Crazy, but...
No, this is clearly Sly.
And we put in the Sly Cooper Trilogy Collection.
Yeah.
We clicked on Sly 2, and this is what we got.
The Sly 2 Trilogy Collection on PS4.
Hey, Mark Cerny. Oh, yeah, this was apparently the first game that Mark Cerny, who's basically been at Sony since forever, directed.
Then they put him on Knack 2, the poor soul. Sorry, Sly 2.
No, this was.
Yeah.
I mean, perhaps he directed a game called Knack 1,
Hey,
but we
remember-
know there isn't a Knack 1. There
remember-
is just Knack 2.
Remember when we
AKA
broke
Sly
into
2.
that Goblin City and broke Geneva Convention?
Yeah, I'm surprised
and
about the
murdered
lack of the
Souldin?
Goblin stuff being brought up.
We
And I
killed
really do
them.
think a lot got missed when, Xander went becoming a general dictator. What happened in those 3 months?
He got annoyed that we beat him and was just like,
And he-
nah,
he
I'm
was
gonna
annoyed
kill
at-
everyone now.
He was annoyed at how long it was taking to take over the world. It's like...
I feel like in those 3 months, instead of building the Death Spider, he could have just
Like...
taken over the world.
It's like... How impatient do you have to be? Where it's like, nah, too much work, let's build a Death Spider.
Well, Lucas did say that they tried to stop him, so I like to imagine that Lucas ran up and just kicked him in the nuts really hard. He was like, nah, that's it.
Also, did
I'm
he die?
killing humanity.
Like,
yeah.
It really made it sound like he died when Knack literally went out of his way to save his life.
Dude, the dude rolled over. You saw his eyes roll to the back of his head and white out. He's dead. Lucas killed a man.
So, what did you think of Sly 2?
I did not expect genocide.
There was a surprising amount of it, you know? Like, I think this is more of a death count than God of War.
I did play some of this game before this.
You played some of Sly 2?
Yeah,
Knack has 2 voice actors.
I guess for the different heights. William Chip B-Man.
It was the vice president.
Yeah, I played up to...
Actually, quiet for 1 second. Oh, it's just a really quiet song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, these credits are awful.
Yeah.
Just Knack dancing alone in the
Really?
void.
They should have had instead the scroll with the death count of just how many people
Maybe
died.
that's what this is, Liam.
That's Nick dances to it.
The war memorial scroll. Knack just dancing. And I know that's a terrible thing to say.
Oh yeah, as he puts his hands behind his head, thrusts out his hips. Baby dance like this.
Is this it? Are we in hell?
Very appealing.
Is this our punishment? This is Xander's POV in hell. He just left here to suffer eternally for like attempting to commit genocide. I also really want.
Did he just dab? He dabbed. Oh gosh, he
I
dabbed.
want this green screen so bad. You don't understand the amount of power that could be obtained with green screening this. Just remove all the text and have this.
So okay, so what did you think of Sly 2?
Yeah, as I was saying before, we got sidetracked by the best credits in history. I'd played some of it. I'd played, like, I think just after the first time you meet the monks. If you told me it ended up with mass genocide, I would not have believed you.
I gotta say, it gets better in the last four or five chapters. Basically, the moment Lucas decides to go to the island, for one, it actually makes Lucas actually interesting from that point onwards.
Yeah.
But the whole story gets better from then. I feel they kind of dropped the ball in not addressing, the Goblin genocide they went and committed.
They didn't even address the human genocide!
Of the civilization, I felt there was a lot more they could do with the Goblin aspect, But,
I feel like they did that in the... I assume they did it in some sort of prequel game.
maybe there is a prequel game. But I gotta say, maybe it's because we're playing on hard mode, but I don't think this game would have been that fun if I was doing it single player.
I would not have played it single
I
player.
think the platform is actually quite good, particularly the shrinking mechanic and, like you said, with the stealth scenes.
So
sort of thing.
admittedly, if you told me I got to watch these credits at the end of the game, if I beat it, I would have done it single player.
But the beat 'em up mechanic, again, it could be because hard mode, because they put so many sort of shooty robots in.
He's doing like the anime girl thing! Nika, Nika, Nika!
These are all the people who died! You remember Simon Edwards? I remember he used to sell. He ran a shop. He's dead now. Blown up and later. Ooh.
Like, normally you have other characters involved with this kind of thing, but no. It's just Knack on his own, dancing, teleporting around the infinite nothingness.
Oh, and he waves goodbye. Waving like all your thumbnails. End of game data save. Use your end of game data, which is the world map, and you can continue playing the game while keeping all of your abilities and items.
Yeah, this game's...
New game plus. Start playing again from the beginning using your abilities. Why not try and complete the game on a harder difficulty? Extra content unlocked. Time attack and Coliseum attack.
Yeah, like, it's definitely a game better played in co-op. You could probably make
the platforming aspects I felt worked pretty well single player, because co-op is a little bit awkward. Although, us being able to spawn to one another saved our bacon a lot of times.
Platforming...
And the stealth mechanics worked surprisingly well.
I think they could have made like a solid just platformer out of it. The beat 'em up elements are probably the weakest element.
Like, the beat 'em up elements I didn't feel became actually fun until the boomerang was introduced.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of fun launching each other with the heavy punch.
Yeah, but that requires the co-op element. The co-op elements which was salvaging it, but I didn't think the beat 'em up gameplay felt involved enough until the boomerang was introduced, and then you had kind of like a... You start off too weak, as it were. Which is a problem quite a few games
late game,
have.
you're not really that strong. It's really easy.
No, in terms of mechanically what you can do,
Oh yeah, there's not enough
there's not enough functions.
Yes. I get
And like the thing is, even in a simple beam up, they usually sort of like actually, well, one, they don't rely so much on projectile enemies in a lot of beat 'em ups, but you got your jump kicking, you got your throws, you got your enemies who are too heavy to throw, you got your spacing out sort of thing, and because the dodge is useless, it really doesn't feel like a lot of it's taken into consideration.
Yeah.
So I think Boomerang improved it a lot and Co-op improved it a lot, but
game does look really nice, to be fair. The human models are a bit off, but like all the textures and everything are great.
there's an automatic. I'm not sure if it's intentional. Well, like we said before, Knack's color design works so much better as the second player color design.
Yeah.
Because too much of the environment blend in with Knack.
I think honestly having the red and blue might be a bit too many colours, but
Well, I'd also like that more. Is I'm not a fan of co-op games where you just play as the same character.
Yeah.
So I've introduced a second Knack character, which maybe there would have been some bouncing off of. And like with Lucas, the human characters felt pointless until a good midway through the game.
Yeah.
Simply because they're just there in the levels.
Yeah.
And I never felt their bond was really well explored. And again, as far as human characters goes, you just kind of think, why can't we just focus on Ryder being the ally half the time? Because it's just that good.
Ryder is definitely more interesting.
I'm surprised how little role the Doctor played in it.
Yeah, he kind of was just there.
I mean, technically, to my knowledge, the closest thing Knack has to a father, but it's like, nothing really addressed
He's also
with it.
supposed to be Lucas's dad, I think.
Which is strange, because he looks more like he should be Lucas's grandfather.
Like, I'm pretty sure the two of them are Lucas's parents. Or at least grandparents.
It's one of those games, like, first impressions are a lot worse than...
3 months later and just genocide.
Yeah, 3 months later and you suddenly improve the game. Who'd thought that genocide is how you do it? But... Because, like, a lot of the elements of it was, like, kind of like, why? Sort of, like, for the good sort of first half. But by the end of half, I was actually enjoying the story and the characters. And, I mean, gameplay-wise, co-op salvaged it. Because I think I would have gone bored. I would have gone too bored with it before we get to the interesting parts of the story, which carries it.
Oh, some of the fights we only won
player.
because of co-op.
Yeah, if we were doing it single player.
Yeah.
So... It's kind of, it's always that interesting element of, how co-op really does add a lot to a game. And just how it can benefit. I don't think this game, with such an emphasis on its beat-em-up gameplay... Its game wouldn't think would be worth, how long it takes till the story gets interesting, would be worth enduring for, as a single-player experience. But with a co-op experience, it's great fun because you end up, tolerating the game to the point where the story becomes interesting.
Yeah.
So, after this playthrough, I guess we'll go away for 3 months, and then we'll also be trying to take over the world with a giant robot, because that's a...
No, he wasn't trying to take over the world. He literally said he was just going to
destroy the world. Because, that's a natural progression for a YouTube channel.
He literally said, ruining the world, that's too much effort. I'm just going to kill everyone.
Oh, what a millennial attitude.
Like, seriously, man?
You're a quitter!
What he basically said was, I'm upset that people spend too much time on their damn phones!
Except it went as to the extreme, I'm upset that people spend too much time with their damn villages!
Shoots a giant laser in the city. That was because you were on that damn phone all the time!
You're raising a cow! So this is... How basic do you want? Unga Bunga you go back to! Unga Bunga!
Xander, are you okay?
Fire! No! Too advanced!
Move! Stop smashing buttons. It's also funny.
That's basically what he did at the end is like, hey, every time you keep firing, heals to absorb it. So why you keep firing? Fire! Fire!
It's also
fire!
Funny when you think about it. It's like, wait. None of that ending made sense. The giant spider is made out of the same robots. So how did the laser that Lucas fired back do damage?
It should have been a constant yo-yo thing.
Wait, I assume because it's not directly from the artifact, so they were firing like raw artifact energy.
And Knack never fired at the cannon itself. He was firing at little bits of the robot, so it's possibly the guy didn't have enough robot parts to build everything.
No, it was entirely built out of robots.
Yeah.
I assume what it was is the laser was pure artifact, the robot plane absorbed it, and then just fired a laser, rather than artifact laser. Because I guess, because if the robots had artifact lasers, they wouldn't have hurt Knack.
Yeah.
Because he is...
Artifact.
Well, I guess it would have hurt him, but it would have just disabled him, like the artifact did.
He somehow, maybe the New Game Plus unlocks the ending where he becomes a raccoon and then has a child and...
I'm not playing that game again. I will, however, watch on YouTube that credit scene.
Maybe that dancing insulted people so much that Knack became a raccoon. And then Sly's father was born. Somehow this leads into Sly, because there's definitely Sly base. This is definitely Sly 2. It's not like you'd suddenly swap out what game we were playing simply because you got insulted that someone said that smooth peanut butter was nice.
Yep, I 100% wouldn't act out entirely of spite and play a completely different game which is infamously mocked for being terrible just to spite someone for saying the word smooth peanut butter to me. I don't even remember the message, to be honest, at this point. I just remember saying,
I don't even know why I'm trying to commit genocide now!
Yeah, you're lucky I wasn't Xander, HB. I could be committing genocide in a giant robot spider. Instead I made you suffer this. Which is arguably worse.
If it wasn't probably copyright, I'd kind of want every scene with the giant spider to have the Wild Wild West music playing over it.
Would be amazing.
I really enjoy that movie.
Maybe we can just... I can see if I can replace like all the gun and lasers effect with woo! I just have to find a sound. There's got to be like a soundboard sound clip of just woo! Ha ha ha!
In any case, this is the end of this playthrough.
What happened? This isn't even our fault. This is the game that did this.
So I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more genocide, you can like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, because if we don't get another subscriber in 3 months, we are committing genocide.
But feel free to mention what games you'd like to see us, play through. I mean, we've already got our list for this year.
What was your favourite part of this game? Mine was either the mass genocide or the credits. Scrap it. Definitely the credits.
Okay, no, mine has to be the scene when we're about to invade the sea and we just didn't press anything and that was the first time we just had Knack just fly into it. That was just...
I can't get over the credits though. I'm sorry. It's just not possible for me.
These are the people who died in World War I. Knack.
Dabs.
Cheerio!
Bye.